Welcome to Learn with Lili. Today we are starting with your Long Man New Images, a comprehensive course in English for Class 4 students, Chapter 11. And the name of the chapter is The March to Dandi. Word focus, tax. As a verb, it refers to overly burdening something, especially with work or a task. And tax is a payment made by the people of a country to their government. Now let's read the chapter. On 31st January 1930, Mahatma Gandhi wrote a letter to the Lord Irwin, the Viceroy of India. He pointed out many unfair and unjust things to the British were doing to Indians. One of them concerned salt. The British has taken control of salt factories all over India. Indians were no longer allowed to make their own salt and were forced to buy it from the British. The British had also imposed a tax on salt, making it very expensive. This made Mahatma Gandhi very angry. In his letter, he asked Lord Irwin to accept the justified demands that he had made on behalf of the people of the country. If not, he said, he would break the salt law and encourage all Indians to do the same. Lord Irwin refused. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, Gandhiji initiated the Dandi March. He decided to walk from Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad, where he lived, to the small coastal town in Gujarat, 384 kilometers away, called Dandi. In Dandi, the Arabian Sea left large deposits of salt crystals on the shore. Gandhiji planned to pick up the salt to symbolize to the world that Indians could make their own salt and sell it too. Indians would not pay unfair taxes anymore. On 12 March 1930, Gandhiji and 78 others set out on the long journey. The British government did not believe that the marchers would be able to walk so far and hence did not try to stop them. In fact, the British looked upon the whole idea as a joke. Some Indians laughed at Gandhiji too, but he did not care. The group kept marching. Gandhiji was 61 years old, but he walked very fast, and the others had to run to keep pace with him. So in this page, we have the word meaning of Viceroy, a person sent by a king or queen to govern a country. Unjust means morally incorrect. Imposed means introduced a new law. Justify, having a valid reason. Initiated, cause to begin. Coastal, near a coast. Deposits, a layer of accumulated matter. Symbolizes, representing something by means of symbols. Marchers means people who march. The marchers put their best foot forward. They passed through many villages and towns. People greeted them with great excitement. Flowers, garlands, and streamers were used to decorate the streets. Children climbed up on trees to keep a lookout. As soon as one of them spotted the marchers, he would shout, "I see them." They would run to inform their families. The marchers would greet the people who had gathered and then continue to the march. Sometimes they would stop to eat or rest. Everyone was greatly interested in the outcome of the Dandi March, and newspapers kept the public informed about its progress. The marchers had to cross the Mahi River on their way to Dandi. When they reached the river, they saw it was too deep to wade across. Gandhiji wasn't discouraged. He led the people to a place where the water was shallow. After 2.5 hours of stumbling and slipping in knee-deep water and slush, the marchers reached the other side. Streamers means long strips of materials used for decoration. Outcome means end result. Wade, walk with effort through water. Discourage, having lost confidence. Stumbling, tripping or losing one's balance while walking. Slush means muddy water or soft mud. They reached Dandi late in the evening of 5th April, less than a month after they had set out. The next morning, Mahatma Gandhi walked to the Arabian Sea, bent down and picked up a lump of salt. It was a historic moment in India's struggle for independence. Now read and answer. A1. Choose the correct options to answer these questions. Put a tick mark. 1. When did Gandhiji write a letter to Lord Irwin? 1930. When did the marchers reach Dandi? On April 5th. When did Gandhiji and 78 others people set out for Dandi? On 12 March 1930. There is no object. This question and answer is something wrong with it. Which of these was not used to decorate the streets? Placards. Now, answer the questions. We'll refer to the notebook right now. Question number 1. Why did Mahatma Gandhi write a letter to Lord Irwin? Answer. Mahatma Gandhi wrote a letter to Lord Irwin to request him to stop all unjust and unfair laws. He also requested him to stop salt law. Number 2. What was the result of the tax imposed on salt? Answer. After imposing the tax on salt, it became very expensive, which made Mahatma Gandhi very angry. Number 3. What was Lord Irwin's response to Gandhiji's request? Lord Irwin refused to accept Gandhiji's request. Number 4. How did the marchers cross the Mahi River? Mahi River was very deep, so Mahatma Gandhi took everyone to a point where the water was shallow. They crossed the river after 2.5 hours of stumbling and slipping. Number 5. What was historic moment in India's struggle for independence? Answer. Mahatma Gandhi's march to Dandi was a historical moment in India's struggle for independence. Now think and answer. Number 1. Why did some Indians laugh at Gandhiji? Do you think they were right? Answer. Some Indians laughed at Gandhiji because they thought the marchers cannot complete the march. No, I don't think they were right, because Gandhiji was a strong man. He dedicated to serve the people of his country. Number 2. Based on your reading of the chapter, list the qualities that you think Mahatma Gandhi possessed. Answer. Based on my reading of the chapter, Mahatma Gandhi possessed these qualities: a freedom fighter, good stamina, a man of strong decision, never give up, good leadership, skills, and strong followers. Now, let's continue it. Word world. Read this sentence. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The above sentence is called a proverb. Now, let's look at the meaning of the above sentence. It means how big a task is, it starts with a small effort. Proverbs are short statements of wisdom or advice that state a general truth. Choose the correct option to complete these proverbs. Number 1. Every cloud has a silver lining. Number 2. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Number 3. A stitch in time saves 9. Number 4. A bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. And number 5. A tree is known by its fruit. Now, some proverbs are given below. Find out their meaning and use them in sentences of your own. So, number 1, look before you leap means to think about the possible bad results before doing it. Number 2, birds of a feather flock together. People who have similar characters, they spend time mostly together. Make hay while the sun shines means make good use of an opportunity while it lasts. Number 4. Actions speak louder than words means people's actions show their real attitude. Number 5. All that glitters is not good means not everything that looks precious to be so. One more also, better late than never means doing something late is better than not doing it at all. Now read these sentences. Number 1. Mahatma Gandhi writes a letter and the marchers pass through many villages. The highlighted words are subjects and the underlined words are verbs. In sentence 1, the subject Mahatma Gandhi is a singular noun, so the verb writes is a singular form. In sentence 2, the subject marchers is a plural noun, so the verb pass is a plural form. The verb in a sentence must agree with the subject in person and number. When using a singular subject, always use a singular verb, and when using a plural subject, always use a plural verb. Here are some rules about subject-verb agreement. Number 1. If there are two singular subjects separated by or, either, or, nor, neither, nor, use a singular verb. For example, either my father nor mother is going to attend the wedding. Neither Ravi nor Ganesh is present today. Number 2. However, if one of these two subjects is plural and placed closer to the verb, use the plural verb. For example, either my brother or my sisters have done this. Neither Ravi nor his friends are present today. Number 3. Both each and every take a singular verb. For example, each student was awarded a certificate. Every girl was present today. Now choose the correct verbs to fill in the blanks. Number 1. Jitu plays the guitar. Number 2. My pets sleep in my bed. Number 3. The rat squeaks when it runs. Number 4. Everyone was looking at the magician's hat. And number 5. Each student was given a participation certificate. C2. Read these sentences carefully. Spot the errors and correct the sentences. Number 1. Neither Arya nor her friends are in the library. There are two answers to the questions. Mr. Tiwari's knowledge of many languages is remarkable. These apples are of good quality. Either Gagan or his sister is sure to be home. Each of those coats has a white collar. At the next page, these are the famous slogans and we just want to match with the freedom fighters. So, Quit India is told by Mahatma Gandhi. Swaraj is my bright right and I shall have it. Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. The slogan of Truth Alone Triumphs is by Madan Mohan Malaviya. And the last slogan, Long Live the Revolutions, is by Shahid Bhagat Singh. And here you can see there are some pictures of freedom fighters. Let us tell. This is Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Rani Lakshmibai, Chandrasekhar Azad, Lal Lajpat Rai, and Mahatma Gandhi. So if you enjoyed my video, please do like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.